Backrooms. The Backrooms came out last week, and it's based off of the ongoing trend on TikTok and YouTube of the Backrooms, which is like, if you haven't seen it, this is subliminal, or not even, it's called not minimal. What's the phrase called? Liminal. There we go. I had to think of all the letters to get there. Liminal space, where people get trapped in. But basically, the movie follows a furniture store owner who is kind of mad at his life and goes to therapy and is trying to fix it. But while he's trying to fix it, he ends up finding an entrance to said Backrooms, right, in his furniture store. And in order to kind of prove it exists, he goes back and tries to record some footage and bring it back to his therapist so she doesn't think he's crazy. But yeah, I think honestly, just to start it off from the jump, Backrooms was pretty good. It was pretty good. I think it was shot really well. I think they nailed the 90s aesthetic, because I forgot to mention this movie takes place in like the year 1990 or maybe even earlier. And I think on top of that, they also make you, I think, interested in the world of the Backrooms, right? While the main character is stuck there, you find out little bits and pieces of more information of how things work. And I think it gave this otherwise a creepypasta, if you say, type level story some teeth, some depth. And I think for most people who like movies, they're gonna enjoy that. They're gonna enjoy that aspect. I think the main character Clark does a great job at being a protagonist that you believe would do what they do, right? I was at first wondering, like, why the fuck would he go in there on his own? But there's a lot of setup in this world, and spoilers ahead for both, I'm gonna be honest. The first half was a non-spoiler, now we're digging into spoilers, right? At this point, Clark doesn't really have much. We've proven that he doesn't have friends. At the beginning of the movie, he even says he's not lonely, but his therapist is like, no, you're alone, all right? Sure, you have coworkers,